Sup, it's me, Umbra. You'll probably know me from Scratch because that's where all my content is, but I'm looking to change that soon and have a balanced presence on other socials online. I'm making this video to inform or to advertise to people about my plans and stuff like that. If anyone is interested, all my socials can be found in my card, which is linked in every other social other than Scratch, which there's kind of a problem with that because Scratch is where most of my audience is, and I can only post so much on Scratch, so they're kind of just getting a limited experience on me and my content in general. And I also can't link anything on Scratch without getting exploded by the filter bot. So I don't really have any resources to find me anywhere else just based off of like seeing me on Scratch, unless I do a Google search of my name, because I've done that before and I highly I'd imagine that other people do as well. So basically, I'm mostly planning on becoming a lot more active on Tumblr because I like the layout of the thing and the features it offers, like asks, and the blog itself also really appeal to me. I'll be posting casual art content, and maybe when more people start to interact, I'll post like nearly daily art updates because I draw every day and it would just be fun to post doodles if people want to see them. I'm really most excited about the Ask feature since most of my socials don't have interactions open to the public, and like every other social I have is pretty limited because I get overwhelmed easily. However, on Tumblr, the Ask feature works in a way that I find manageable and enjoyable, and I'll be most happy to answer any questions you might have about me, my content, or my characters. So that's just a really good place to ask questions. YouTube is going to become a bit more active too, as I'm starting to work on more video-based animations, and I'm also considering streaming gameplay eventually if I feel up to it, and I might also do some art streams. So once I get that started, I think it'll be pretty fun for both me and those who'd enjoy tuning in. Other socials like Twitter and Instagram are mostly just there so I can have access to content that I enjoy, as well as occasional fan art or like fully polished, finished art pieces. There won't really be as much activity there, and much less casual content like there's going to be on Tumblr, so there's not much use in devoting too much attention or time to those. If you're interested in having the best experience with my content or like having the most up-to-date stuff, okay, be warned right now that on Toyos I am going to take like months to respond to any comments I might get. I leave comments open for the purpose of feedback people might have, but that's really about it. It's a terrible place to try to interact with me because I can't. I have so many unread messages or like unresolved messages on there, and I mostly just toy house to like organize my characters instead of like actually interacting with the community. It's a place that I'm planning to put a lot of work into in the future, so when I get things rolling and I get back in the swing of like consistent content that's not animation, um I'll start adding a lot more stuff to that. And if you need any resources on any of my characters or worlds, that's the place to go. That will be the place to go. There's like nothing there right now. Just to be clear, I'm making this video for the purpose of informing anyone who specifically wants to see more of my content. I make content for myself, and while it's encouraging to see that people enjoy it, I really don't have interest in appealing to the general public because if people like my content, that's awesome. I really appreciate it, and let me know what you like about it, and I'll try to make it work, and I'll try to give back what you enjoy from my content. But like, I won't be making any content that I don't want to, or to like appeal to anyone in specific. Like, I'm not gonna make content of someone else's characters just to get attention, or to like get, you know, stuff out of that. A lot of people make these types of videos to self-promote, and that's kind of not my intention here. I'm just making this to let people know, like people who are interested know that these are my plans and these are my updates. I'm still working on all sorts of content for all sorts of things. Is the only difference now is that I'll actually be sharing it more, and more people will have access to it. Alright, that's about it. Have a great day or night.